Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the world of social skills, and I'm going to be talking about an enemy to social skills. This is when you're projecting your own interests a little too much on someone else. And there was this one moment when I realized how annoying this was. A couple of years back, I was moving to the South Tampa region, and I was going to be trying to find a place that was within my budget. And not only was it within my budget, I wanted to make sure that there were other places nearby that suited my interests. Let's say a gym, let's say some good food spots, some places to study, hang out, and such. So one day, I find this very nice place in South Tampa, and there's this guy that is the realtor, or he owns the place, and he's trying to sell me on it. And he's roughly 74 years old. He's one of those guys that is very long-winded. You ask him one question and you're basically yawning hearing his answer because he's going on for so long. He's a very proper gentleman too. He has this, I believe it's this British accent. And he's answering my questions, but he's answering it in a way where it's more appealing to him than me. One example was when I was like, is there a Walmart around here? And this is just a quick question. I mean, we're just going back and forth. Clearly, I can Google it, but we're just already in a dialogue. And he's like, yeah, Walmart's here. But you want to know something? Trader Joe's is not too far away. I'm like, okay, but so the Walmart is here, right? He said, yeah, the Walmart's here. But the Trader Joe's, I mean, they just made it. Me and my wife, we went there recently. It's so freaking good. You got to try it. You haven't been to Trader Joe's yet? I was like, no, I haven't been there yet. So the Walmart, is it one of those neighborhood shopping ones, or is it one of those super centers? He's like, yeah, it's I don't know. But the Trader Joe's. And I'm like, bro, I'm over here asking about the Walmart. I don't give a damn about Trader Joe's. Screw Trader Joe's. Now, I do know that Trader Joe's has some hardcore fans, but I'm a Walmart kind of guy. This isn't something that I'm picky about. I just want to hear about Walmart. And there's this gentleman who's supposed to be selling me on this product, the apartment complex, but not only the individual apartment complex, but the experience around the complex. And he's just over here babbling about Trader Joe's. This is a mistake that humans are prone to make. It's because what we view as our interests, we every now and then think that our interests are someone else's interests. So this is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing when you're asking questions to someone else. It's a bad thing when you're the person speaking. Meaning that, let's say I don't know much about this guy, and let's say I wasn't, trying to buy an apartment from him. I'd just be like, what's your favorite spots to go around here? He'll say Trader Joe's. And once he says Trader Joe's, his tonality is going to be like, Trader Joe's. It's going to be very upbeat. And me, let's say I'm a very shy guy. I could just ask him about Trader Joe's specifically, and endless conversation material is going to flow. So in terms of a questioning aspect, finding someone's interests and exploiting that, the good kind of exploiting, allows the conversation to effortlessly flow. But if I'm the old man and I'm over here doing the speaking, that is when it's not too smart to just keep talking about my interests a little too much, because there's a chance that this other person doesn't have the same level of intensity towards the passion, or they just flat out don't care at all. There's zero intensity. It's just flat. It's a dead line. And when you're trying to force this person to turn that dead line into something filled with life, it just becomes a painful conversation experience. Therefore, it's much better to assess the situation. If you're in a questioning mode, every now and then spotting the passions is smart. But if you're in conversation mode, dialing back on the passions is smart. So if you enjoyed today's talk and you want to learn more about how to have effortless conversation skills without creating too many barriers, be sure to check out my book, The Charisma King. Within this book, you will learn how to create beautiful small talk, how to ask better questions, how to listen better, plus plenty of other topics that you will not see in other social skills books. Check out The Charisma King in the description box, the pinned comment, or go on ArmaniTalks.com and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.